Hey, good afternoon, folks. Monday, September the 21st, in 2020, and doing a second video. This time, this is the beauty thing about running Linux, is I can flat out install an OS of Linux, of any distribution, basically 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your internet speed, about 15, 20 minutes, and you're done. So Um, but my goal for these videos, I like to do a tutorial, and I'm trying to do it. Just bear with me, folks. Um, I want to get people over from migrate from Windows 10 over to Linux. So this video, I actually I downloaded the ISO, and I am actually running Linux Mint 19.3. I'm not running the 20 yet. I like to make sure it's a stable version and all that. But um, as far as the kernel goes, you're still running an up to date kernel of 5.4. So as far as that goes, but so far I've had it installed now for a week and a half, and it's I've never had a hiccup. And what I like about it is a lot of people do not do updates on Windows 10. I've seen this many times, and for Windows it's very important because there's security patches that keep the OS you know kind of safe from the back door and stuff like that. So um, what I like about makes it easier for people that want to migrate to Linux. Linux Mint to me is a perfect OS. Like if you come over here to the clock, it says here your system is up to date. If there was an update, it would be a blue exclamation mark. So you know, and even if it's sitting there waiting for you, you really don't need to worry about if it gets done. You can do it the next day, because with a Linux system, you don't need any virus. You don't need it, say like malware bytes or nothing like that, because there's no really targeted Linux. Like Linux is basically it's like probably 2 to 4% of the market. You know, there's not a whole lot of people. There's a lot of developers on Linux. So that's the thing I like about Linux is with being open source, the code is open. So if there's any malicious software going on, the code's going to get visible and see it, and it'll be terminated. Linux or Microsoft, when you're doing, as far as patches and coding on Microsoft, it's like, well, we'll get it tomorrow. You know, it's not a big issue. Like for the user, it is a big issue, but anyways. um, but it's got the start menu just like Windows. And you click on it, and it's just like almost like Windows almost. You got your internet, so you got Firefox, Chrome, Steam, Thunderbird for your email, whatever you want to do. And I like it because customizable. You cannot with Linux. You can customize that to any way and feel and look to however you want it. Um, if you have Windows 10, you can just customize just maybe a little theme here or there, but that's it. But the thing about Microsoft, you can buy a Windows 10 software, but you do not own it. You lease that software, so you do not own it. Like with Linux, you download the ISO from whatever distribution you get it from, whether it's Fedora or Debian or Ubuntu or Linux Mint. you know, um, you own it. It's yours. It's yours to do whatever you want to do. You want to customize it. You want to, it's just a list. The list goes on and on and on. It's just, to me, it's a phenomenal operating system. It's also too. I believe if you've watched videos from Joe Collins, you know, you can't go from Windows to Linux thinking it's going to be like Windows, and because it's not. It's a learning curve that you still got to learn Linux. You still have to learn Linux, but Linux to me, I think it's a learning curve, but it's fun, and you don't have to search for nothing. If you go, like, for one thing, um, they have what you call a software manager, which has all kinds of, um, just takes a little bit because there's a lot of software, you know. But this is your soft package manager, you know. Okay, and also too, if you don't want to go that way, you want to get a little bit more involved. They have what they call a sorry about that, guys. Sympathetic synthetic package manager, and it's, you know, just there's many ways of installing it. You know, if you want to learn the Linux, and you can also use what they call a terminal, and a terminal is another is you know, once you learn Linux and you want to learn Linux, a terminal to me, you want to install something, it's uh, it's it's the fastest way to install a software when you're in Linux. So yeah, but anyways, folks, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna come back in another day, and you know, feel free to watch it. Just bear with me. I'm new to the game here. It's been a while since I've really done a video, and I'd like to. I really don't. I don't. You know, I'm just doing videos to help people sort of migrate from Windows to Linux. So anyways, I'll do another video later, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, take care, guys.